Hey everybody, it's your Sam and I'm here with another video. Today I want to do kind of a tag video that I came across one day. I watched a video from Black Girl Writing and she did what's in my writer bag. And I believe she watched Helen Redfern's video, but I came across it with Black Girl Writing. Both channels are going to be linked down in the description below, so please go check them out. This right here is my current writing bag. It's a beast. It is a messenger bag. It is a Vampire Diaries bag. You can see some of my geeky pins up here. I've got a panda, a wolf, Applejack right here, Kaname, and a Team Kaname pin because, you know, yeah. And then I have some Kleenex, and then I have Germex, some clippers and tweezers and stuff like that in here, basically like a nail kit kind of thing, because I cannot handwrite if I have a hangnail or anything like that. It just bugs the crap out of me. I got some gum, and then I have a little notepad, which I'm going to kind of pull this out here so you can see it. A note from Samantha on it. I kind of forget where I got this, but it's magnetic. And then on the inside, it has these pretty little notes from it. So I want to say it was a gift to me because I hardly ever buy anything like this for myself. But yeah, it was definitely gifted to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up the bag. And I'm going to try to show y'all inside after I show y'all the outside. Okay, so there's the inside of the messenger bag. I have a feeling this is just the beginning, is what is written on there. I really like the design of this bag. I've had this bag forever. I bought it at an Amazement, I do believe, and I've had it ever since. It's been at least 10 years. But you can kind of see what I have on the inside. I have my pouches and then notebooks and things like that. So, first things first is going to be this pouch right here. I think this was another convention buy, but it's got running wolves with deer and a pretty little forest. The back is just blank. But this is my pen and highlighter bag. If you can see everything that I have in there. So try not to make a huge mess. I have what I call 2 plain pens. These are for like if I'm at the doctor's office and I have to sign something or fill something out, then I have just 2 plain black pens. And then I have a Sharpie. I usually have 2 Sharpies in here, but I only have 1. So I've got a purple Sharpie. I use that basically to kind of decorate the outside of my notebooks and stuff. It just kind of gets the juices flowing every now and then whenever I might be stumped. I have 2 highlighters, teal and purple. These are fine line highlighters. And then I have the big Beast highlighters here. Ooh, I'm getting poked in the face with a pen. I'm actually going to take one of these purple ones out because there's no reason for me to have 2 purple ones in here. And then I have 2 pencils. I always have 2 of everything just in case one runs out of lead or runs out of ink or something like that. And then I have a set of my very favorite pens. These are Uniball Air Micro Pens. If y'all have not tried these guys, you need to, because they are just absolutely amazing. And they come in a pack of black, red, and blue. Great for editing, writing, and all that good stuff. Making notes for yourself. I write usually in one color, edit in another color, and make notes for myself in another color. And I switch it out because each day is a different color what I write in. Not the greatest of absolute greatest pens, but I do like them. Artist Loft purple pen, expensive pen. I don't really use it all that much. The Pentel Integer Link pen. It's also purple because, you know, why not? And then Papermate Inkjoy. These are usually my go-to pens. And another Papermate Inkjoy. The last one was gel. That one was just a ballpoint. And those two are in blue because, again, signing papers or something like that, black or blue ink, I just have them on hand. Usually whenever I have my writing bag with me, it's when I'm out and about. So there's a lot of errands going on. There's a lot of doctor's appointments and stuff like that. There used to be a lot more doctor's appointments because I used to go with my grandparents and sometimes my parents would to their doctor's appointments. So I would always have my writer bag with me with them. Alright, next pouch is a cute little Totoro pouch. Another Animazement buy or a convention buy. And this is basically a medical bag. So I have some of my meds in here. I'm not going to show you those. I have an inhaler and I have a wrap. This right here goes it's basically a crafter's glove, but it helps with some compression on your hand a little bit and on the wrist. So it just kind of goes on like that. And I usually just write with it, and it relieves some of the pressure, some of the pain that I have. It's not fully alleviating. Nothing will ever be fully alleviating of the pain, but yeah. And I got my nervous pills because whenever I'm out in public, of course, the anxiety is like sky high. And I also have my inhaler just in case I get short of breath because allergy season is upon us. The pollinating is upon us. Alright, next bag is another Totoro, and it has cat bus on it. I just recently got this guy, Haku, from Comic-Con, the South Carolina Comic-Con, from Geeky Girl Stitches. This bag I think was gifted to me. I think it was a Christmas present from my friend Marcy. But in here are ginger chews, upset stomach from anxiety. Yeah, and you know, acid reflux too, so ginger chews are good. I also have cough drops in here, the Ricola cherry honey. I have an EpiPen because my husband is highly allergic to bee stings, so I always try to have an EpiPen on me, and in case I come across mushrooms, because I'm highly allergic to mushrooms. And I also have Alka-Seltzer tabs in here, so this is kind of a combination comfort / emergency medical bag. And I feel like my writer's bag should be called a medicine bag instead of a writer's bag. Alright, so on to the good stuff. This right here is my idea notebook. So the first tab here, Mando, is ideas for collaborations on YouTube. The second tab here, which is the kid in the basket, this is my good side, which I think is cute. It is my YouTube video ideas. Then you've got the frog here as the next tab. I Spit It Out is on the divider. And that is my writing ideas. So if I'm out and about, I hear like a snippet of conversation and it kind of sparks an idea or something, then I write it there. Next one is the babe again. I Protect, Attack, Snack, Power Nap. This one is actually my goal things that I have kind of neglected to fill out, but I will get back on that. I started actually doing the whole goal section here before I started HB90, and HB90 actually has a goal section in the planner, so I kind of went away from it being in the notebook, so I'll probably utilize this section of the notebook for something else. And then another child, the child Protect at all costs with Mando. And I have in this section books that I need to read, and as you can see, the list is quite full. So this is the list of TBRs that I have, and these books I haven't downloaded yet or anything like that. I haven't purchased yet. In the back here I have a couple of loose pages that have random ideas on them. And alright, next in my writer's bag is my idea notebook. This was gifted to me. Actually, it's a brilliant notebook. This was gifted to me by my friend Lena, and it mostly has my pirate book in it, the Sea Maiden's Heir. I might have talked a little bit about it on my channel, just a little bit. But right here I have the plot and outline. And then actually the first page is my ideas for what not to do as a ninja, each short story that I listed out. The next one is what not to do as a pirate, each of my short story ideas listed out. And one little idea for what not to do as a vampire. And yeah, then it goes into my pirate story, and it continues into the pirate story until here. And then these are more ideas that I have on loose papers right here, and these pages are blank. Alright, next is my character notes sheet. I actually got this out of a scribbler box. So whenever I get an idea for a character, I kind of put it in here and just kind of keep it there until I can put it over into the project notebook. Alright, and then I have usually the latest edition of Poets and Writers. If you guys aren't subscribed to Poets and Writers, I highly recommend them. This month, actually they do bi-monthly. So for this month in May, yeah, May is the next month. This is the issue, and it has a list of writing contests and all that good stuff. They have a list of agents that sometimes that you can go to. They have a wonderful website. They do a lot for us. So yeah, Poets and Writers. If you're not subscribed, I highly recommend subscribing to them. And they have a lot of good stories too. A lot of stories about how authors overcome their greatest fears and all that good stuff. And then last but not least is my current writing journal. These guys I get from Office Depot or Amazon. Some of them even get gifted to me. But these are the jumbo hardcover journals. And I like the jumbo hardcover journals because when I open them up, they usually lay pretty flat until, well, the very first of the journal, and the very end of the journal, of course, doesn't really lay all that flat, but it's still very manageable. And I like the size of the pages. It's, you know, like a regular notebook. I mean, yeah. And the college rule, of course. I can't write on wide rule because I can't say the words, and that's the reason why I hate it. But no, not really. But anyway, I can't do wide rule. I have some loose papers in here. There's ideas, there's goals that I have, there's quarter goals, there's yearly goals, there's things that I have made notes on to change in I'm No Hero or one of my projects, and I just haven't moved them over to the project notebook just yet, mainly because the pages aren't full. And I like to fill the pages up before I disperse or whatnot. And this has most of I'm No Hero book 2 in it. And you can see where I've written it out. You can see all my little notes that I've made for myself. But I've also got video notes, like whenever we did the Evergreen Writing Oasis. There's actually notes from that in here, and there's notes from some of the other writing things that are here on YouTube. And then I've also got like character profiles in here. This one is Kiona from the Greenwich Project. And then I've got notes from Neil Gaiman's Visiting Writer series, because he visited Lenore Rhine virtually, which is a college in Hickory, which is like 30 minutes down the road. Not even that, like 10 minutes down the road, and it was amazing. I have some writing here from Isekai Detective as well. Just a little bit of everything. And here towards the back I actually have the Isekai Detective Project. I have printed out some of the work, like a scene here that I wanted to work over. And yeah, that's my writer's notebook in my writer's bag, and that is all that is in my writer's bag. Don't look too far down in it because there's a lot of strings and it's kind of dirty. Alright, so yeah, that's what's in my writer's bag. I hope you all enjoyed this little video because I enjoyed making it. I don't know if my light started messing up again. I can't really see it whenever I'm recording, but I see it whenever I'm editing the video. So if there's a note down here along the bottom somewhere about apologizing for like a little bit of flashing for the light, I apologize verbally as well, because that's just weird. I do notice that my camera has some issues focusing on me whenever I'm moving back and forth, and I moved back and forth a little bit in this video, and that's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It might be edited out. I don't know. Anyway, if you're watching this video, consider yourself tagged if you have a writer's bag that you don't mind sharing. Thank you for watching again. Be kind to one another out there. Stay safe. Keep writing. Keep being creative. And I will catch you next time.